Oh yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Your boy Anthony here. Yeah, presently at home. Got home from work today at 1 o'clock. Yeah, and I got home. I have some lunch, and the rest was history. Fell asleep all afternoon. Just got up now. Decided to, sit around and watch a little TV. Well, I'm watching the TV, but I muted it because you got to be careful with YouTube. You don't want to, sometimes they can just shut your channel off for reasons that you don't even realize. You know what I mean? I got to be careful. Because I was just watching a channel a while ago with a lady. I forgot what her name is. She said they shut her channel off because of shorts. And I'm wondering, hello there, how you doing? Oh, what is that? Win the Turnbull? How you doing? Big up yourself. Your boy Anthony here, at home relaxing, watching a little TV. Yeah, I muted it because I don't want any copyright and things like that. I'm I'm not even gonna turn the camera on it. Yeah. So I was saying I was watching this lady. What's her name? I forgot. But I was watching her channel and she said YouTube turned her channel off. She lost her channel because of shorts. That was like because of shorts. I don't. I mean, well, they said she said she made an appeal, and they said it was because of spam shorts. There must be something wrong with that with them shorts that she did because if you did, natural shorts, good live natural shorts, clean shorts, I don't know. YouTube can will turn your channel off because you do too much shorts. A lot of people have been doing hundreds of thousands of shorts. So maybe something went wrong, I don't know what it is because I was going through the channel, viewing her channel, and I even went to the comments area, and she, she didn't state what was the kind of shorts that caused her to lose the channel. Because I really wanted to know what kind of. Well, for me, I do my shorts and I try to make them clean, and that's why I don't like to do too much sharing and things like that because you know sometimes you share people's work, and some of those works are offensive, and these people nowadays, they are very trickified. They know how to do stuff, you know to disguise their offensiveness and things like that. So that's why I do not do too much sharing and things like that. you know I try to create my own stuff at all times, no matter how simple it is. Well, I'm not a pro, and I am not a professional in it. I don't have that bigger brain like a lot of people. I'm just a small, ordinary little guy. So I do what I can do, and I try to make it decent for everyone. Yep, trying to make my channel very decent, and keep a low profile with it. You know what I mean? I do my little cooking. I do stuff on my work. I don't want to be cursing on it and saying things about people that I cannot prove. You look wise. Can you give me an advice? Advice to what? As to what? Advice to what? I I shall sometimes I cannot pronounce somebody's name, but forgive me if I can. Hi to everyone. Welcome, welcome. Big up yourselves. Yep, boy Anthony here. Uh, I'm here. I just got up. Like I came home from work and I, had some lunch, and then that always happens. Whenever I eat something and sit in front of the TV, the rest is history. But I just got up and I decided, do a little live. Not gonna be long. I'm at home. nothing big. So I just decided I, get on the live and, touch base with a couple of you guys and, let you guys know that everything is still okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I felt so bad for that lady that lost the channel, but she's back. She started all over again, and she was like crying, man. I felt so bad for her. She said she had almost 3,000 subscribers on the channel. YouTube just take the channel away like that. So that's why I'm saying, come on, new creators, content creators, be careful. If you don't know the rules, or if you cannot read and understand the rules properly, try to be humble, try to be decent with your stuff, try not to copy other people's stuff. You know what I mean? And for me, I don't like to do too much of that sharing thing, because sometimes you may share a video that, will put you into trouble. Yep. So be you, be you on the channel, you know, post decent stuff, post stuff that, people can gravitate towards, you know what I mean? Because right now there is too much violence, and people don't want to, people want to get away from this violence and, all these bad attitudes and things like that. I'm going to keep I promise my supporters, my subscribers, that I'm going to keep my channel clean and simple as it is. I'm not coming on here and cursing out bad words and behaving, some derogative ways to get views and likes, something like now. If it takes me 1,000 years to get monetized, that's how I'm gonna do it. And it is even going to get harder now, because come the 1st of February next year, YouTube will be changing the threshold. You know, we have we right now we need 1,000 subscription and 4,000 watch hours to be eligible for monetization. Now, come the 1st of February next year, it is going to be 8,000 watch hours. It's going to be still 1,000 subscription, but the watch hours is going to be doubled to 8,000. And we have to have 10 million views now. It's going to be doubled from 10 million views to 20 million views come the 1st of February. I am not yet monetized. I'm just at 556 subscription. Well, not too bad, for a guy who just started not long ago. Because I give thanks, to my subscribers and my supporters, because when I was watching a while ago, there's one person who has a channel on YouTube, and that person said that he's posting and he doesn't have any views and any subscription. He didn't state how long he was doing it. But for me, I started posting when I think it was late 2005, no, 2025. Yeah, late 2025. We are now in 2026, and I'm at 556. Hopefully, my new viewers and you guys, can help me to get to that 1,000 subscription and that 4,000 watch hours before February next year. Because if I do not get there before that time, it's going to be even harder for me. I'm not going to give up, I mean, it's going to be harder, but it's going to be harder for me. And, that means it's going to take me a longer time to get to the monetization, you know. So I'm just, asking now my new viewers and my supporters to, continue to support my channel, and hopefully you guys can get me, to the 1,000 subscription and the 4,000 watch hours before February 1st next year. Yeah. So I was trying to figure out what what kind of video that caused that lady to lost her channel, but she didn't state what kind of shorts it was, you know. But right away, I subscribed to her right away. You know, I put back my subscription for her. But I didn't know her before. You know, I didn't know. It's the first I'm seeing her. But you know, knowing that she's a black sister, you know, and we all have to stand up for each other and support each other. So I just subscribed to her right away. You know what I mean? She was like crying and things like that, and I felt so bad for her. So I just hope and pray that, you know, the Lord will protect my channel and, you know, steer me in the right way so that I, you know, may not do stuff that cause me to lose my channel, because it's a lot of work, you know. I started, I had a channel from 2017, but I wasn't posting anything. A matter of fact, I didn't even understand the whole concept of what YouTube was all about, you know, so I wasn't posting anything. But a friend of mine, you know, she said she wanted me to build a channel between me and her. And you know, me knowing her, you know, I mean, she's a nice lady, you know, a nice friend of mine, but she's kind of stubborn. She wants to have her own way. She's more like a ruler. You know, and I said, no, I want to have my own channel, you know. And by this time, I had the channel, and I didn't even realize I had the channel. My sons, they did the channel for me. You know, I didn't realize I had it. So when I went on YouTube to create the channel, there comes my channel pop right up, and I realized, wait a minute, I have two channels. There's two of them because I have another one which I'm not using either. And then, you know, I said, wait a minute. So then I start to, you know, make videos and posting. And I'm learning every day, you know. A lot of the rules I don't really get to yet, I know, but some of the main ones I know, you know. So I try to stay away from, you know, copyright, like, you know, going on other people's content. You know, I don't like to repost people's content and things like that, because, you know, little did you know it can cause you to lose your channel. You know what I mean? And I don't want to lose my channel. I put in too much work so far. So I just hope and pray that, you know, the good Lord will steer me and protect me on my channel so I don't lose my channel. Yeah. I felt bad for that lady, you know. Almost 3,000 subscription, you know, and she lost it all. But she's bouncing back now, you know. I gave her my subscription, yeah. If it's the first time I can, she's an African lady because I cannot pronounce her name. You know, I mean, a lot of these names are so, you know, difficult to pronounce. So yeah, everyone, and you know, who's tuning in, big up yourself, big up yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for, you know, supporting my channel and viewing my videos. I want you guys to like, share, and subscribe, and, you know, watch my videos to the full. You know, I mean, it may be silly and stupid sometimes, but 550 had subscription. I must be doing something that people like, you know? Yeah. Yes, I'm here, you know, at home, taking it easy, watching the TV. Of course, you know, I got to go to work tonight at 3 o'clock. So that's why when I came in, I went and get a nice little sleep. So after this video, after this live, I'm going to try and see if I can get a couple more hours of sleep to get back to work later on. Yeah. The old boy has to go out and work, you know. Sometimes I don't want to go, you know, because when I get up, sometimes my body feels so tired, you know. Being a whole boy, you know, it comes along with age, you know what I mean? But after I get up and I walk around for maybe 25, half an hour to an hour, everything is good again. I feel good, you know. Thank God I'm not feeling any, you know, pain and things like that. I get to work and I can, you know, I can do my job and things like that. I give thanks to the Most High. Yeah. So yeah, my people, I thank you guys very much for the support, and just want to say to my new viewers, please and thanks. get me up to that 1,000 subscription and that 4,000 watch hours before February. Yeah, I would like to get there. I don't want that deadline to, come and catch me, still not up to that threshold. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be harder for me. Well, but if I do not get there and it catches me, then I still got to put in the work. It's gonna take a long time, but I'll still put in the work. Okay, I need to sleep though, since I live in SA. SA, does that abbreviate? South Africa or San what is it? Uh, so it's kind of late here by me. Okay, okay, Nico Platiers, I need to sleep. Okay, go ahead and sleep, my brother. Enjoy your rest. There's nothing good like sleeping, and having a nice rest. Yep. So bye. I hope I see more of you. Yeah, you will see more of me. Yep. I'm always here, trying to do my thing, trying to build this channel and, to make it grow. But in order for that to happen, I need your guys' support. Yeah. And I'm confident you guys are going to do it. Yep. So, yeah, my people, I'm here watching a nice little cowboy movie. These cowboys are Indians and these soldiers. Yep. You know the history with the Americans and the Indians. We all know what went wrong. You know what I mean? I don't want to delve too much into that because sometimes when you speak the truth, you know, it turns around and bites you. Sometimes you speak the truth. People don't want to hear the truth nowadays. People, you speak the truth nowadays, it offends a lot of people. It is offensive to people when you speak the truth now. So I don't want to delve too much into the history of what went wrong, in the 18th, the 17th, and 18th century with the Europeans and the Indians. The Europeans came here, and that's how they got America. They took it away from the Indians. Yeah, yeah, my people. I'm here watching the TV and having a quiet evening. Well, my son and my daughter-in-law there. My son is at work, and my daughter-in-law, she just stepped out. I don't know. She says she's going out, so I'm here alone. Yeah, I don't want to put the camera on the TV, or that's why I mute it and turn it away from the camera because from the TV, because you got to be very careful now with YouTube. Because what happened nowadays, there's so much crowd so much crowd on the platform now, so much people, so much channels. You know what I mean? Millions of channels, and it's the space is getting crowded. So YouTube is trying to get rid of some channels. So whenever you create strikes on your channel, they're gonna flag you. Yep. They want to get rid. They want to free up some of the space. Millions of channels. So they're trying to free up some of the space. So what they do, people who have violations, they're gonna flag them. Sometimes they're not even gonna flag you. They're just gonna remove your channel without even notice. I pray to the Lord that that will never happen to me. That's why I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying to not to do stuff that will, cause me to lose my channel. And then sometimes you can even get into trouble of using too much emojis and all those things, and sharing content that other people put up that they deemed offensive. Yep. I see a lot of people come on this on the space, on the YouTube. And trust me, boy, some of these people behavior, the cursing, the cursing, this, some of the stuff they say and do on the channels. Oh my God. I'm afraid to do those things. Yep. You guys hear that? The fire truck is passing by. Very loud. The fire truck is passing by. Yep. Yeah, my people, for me, I just I just hope one day I can get up and can realize that my channel has made it. Wow, they're loud. Fire is going on somewhere around the area. The fire truck makes a lot of noise. Yep. Yes, as I was saying, I just hope that one day I can, get up and find my channel, make it, to the heights where I want it. As I said before, I'm not really being greedy or craving over making a lot of money out of it. But I would, yes, everyone who, have a channel would like to be monetized and make a little money, because for me, if I'm going to be buying equipment and, traveling to other places to do videos, then yeah, I would like to make a little money on, so I can invest back into the channel. Yeah. And for me to do that, I got to thank you guys for your support. The success of my channel is in your hands, my people. All my new viewers, please do not scroll by. Give a view and give a sub. Yep. Help a brother out. Because when you help one brother out, you're helping a whole lot of brothers. Because look at it this way. If you guys blow my channel up and I'm starting making, good money from it, then other people is gonna inherit from it, from what I make. Because if the channel becomes huge, then I'll have to have people around me. I'll have to employ people. So it's not like you guys gonna, you know, blow my channel up and everything will just I earn will just be with me. No. People will have to earn from me too, from whatever I achieve from YouTube. Because if my channel get big, I have to have a cameraman. That time I cannot be them times I cannot be doing the videoing myself. I'll have to have a cameraman wherever I go. And if I'm gonna be traveling to other countries, I have to have like, you know, 2 or 3 or 4 people with me, you know. I wouldn't be, leaving, going to other countries by myself alone like that. No. So if my channel should take off and blow up, then I'll have to employ, people to work with me. And then I would have to give back too, to foundations, to, people in need and things like that. That's how I look at it. So, you know, if you give me your support, don't give it and think I'm going to be selfish with it. No. I'm still working at my age, and of course I'll be getting a little pension. Well, it won't my pension won't be big because I'm from Jamaica, and I wasn't here in the system very long. Because if I was in the system very long, then I would retire right now. So whatever I'm getting for pension cannot pay all my bills and my rent and things like that. So that's why I still got to be working to see if I can blow up my 401k and you know pay my bills and things like that. So if I can work a little longer, I can blow up my 401k, because the company I work for, they put my 401k on the stock market, That is another story, because since this war with the Iranians, it is causing my 401k to get a hit. Not only me, thousands of people are complaining because their 401k is getting, big hits, you know. So I just hope, that the war can be over and things can, come back to a normal stage again so we can start earning a little money off our 401k, off the stock market. So that's where it is. So that's why I'm, trying to see how far I can, go along with this working thing. But maybe another 2 or 3 years more, I'll have to stop because, I mean, it's getting to me now, The getting up in the morning, is so tiresome. Yep. The body is saying, don't go. The mind is saying, go. But then I have to sum up the strength to go because I got to pay my bills. One would say, what about my children? Well, I cannot rely on my children to, take care of me because they have their children too. I'm now on 18 grandchildren. So you can see what I'm talking about. 18 grandchildren. So there's no way I'm going to sit down and depend on my children to take care of me because they have their young ones to take care of. You know what I mean? So I decide I'm going to continue work. I mean, I'm not weak and feeble, It's just the age and, getting up early in the morning is so tiresome and things like that. I think I need a new body. Yeah. But, after I get up and move around, the energy circulates again. I'm feeling good. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, my people, I'm here at home, taking it easy. Yep. Taking it easy. That's the only way. Sometimes I like to watch these whole cowboy movies. Yep. Oh yeah, my people. The guy, you people that all you music lovers. Did you guys hear the new song from Vibes Cartel? I think it's called Zell. Boy, I'm telling you, that guy, that guy is a lyrical genius. I'm telling you, man. That guy, he's simple. He's simply the best in dancehall right now. I'm telling you. Love him or hate him, you gotta give him his flowers. Yep. He's the best. I want you guys to go and listen to that new song. It's a song between him and what's the other guy name? I forgot what the guy name, but it's a very lovely song. It's a good song. It is well put together, and the video for it is a nice video, very clean video. You know, so you guys check it out. Zell, it's called Zell with Vibes Cartel, and I forgot the name of the other guy. He's a young guy. Yeah, very nice song. The guy is the Einstein of dancehall, man. I'm telling you. He's getting better and better every day since he got out. He's getting better. Yep, he's getting better. Love him or hate him. You gotta give him his flowers. You know. This one is a banger. Instant hit. I'm telling you, this song named Zell is an instant hit. So all you guys who love dancehall music, go and check that song out. Yep. But right now, he's my favorite dancehall artist. And he and his fiance is my favorite dancehall couple. Yeah, I like the chemistry between him and Sidem. You know, I like the chemistry. They have a good chemistry. Yeah. You know what I like with him? No matter what they are saying about him, he just keep it real. He's not getting into no confrontation with any one of them. Now and then he will say some stuff in a smart way, but I like the way he has changed his lifestyle since he came out of prison. Yeah, to be honest, before he went to prison, I wasn't too fond of his behavior. You know, I wasn't too fond of his behavior when he before he went to prison, but since he came out, and I constantly watching him, and watch his movements and things like that. I like the way he turned his life around. Yeah, I like how he's operating now. Takes a good woman to change a man and make a man you know stand firm and know himself. Yep, that woman see them is a good woman. I don't care whether she's white or black or whatever. She's a good sister. Yep, good woman, very good woman. I don't watch color. You understand? I love kids. I love people. I don't watch color. You could be white, pink, black, Chinese, Indian, whatever. We're all God's children. So in myself, I know I have to respect people. Because whether you're black, if you're black, you're God's children. If you're white, you're God's children. We just need to, respect each other, love each other, share the world, share the universe that, you know, Almighty God made us and put us in to enjoy. Even the animals and creation, we should respect them too because they have rights to the land too. They have rights to existence too. Yep. So I just like the way, the dancehall king, the world boss, has turned his life around and things like that. You know what I mean? He's a musical genius. Yeah. He's definitely a music. I mean, we have some other great. He's not. I mean, he's a cut above everybody, but we have some other great ones too. You know what I mean? Yeah. I love my music. I love my on my laptop. I have over 30 something thousand songs on my laptop. I got to. Speaking about laptop, I got to go get me a new one too because I'm gonna need one for my channel. I have a desktop and I have my laptop, but the laptop is strictly for my music. I just I just use it for my for my music collection. So I'm gonna be buying me a nice camera to do this, to do the YouTube. But I was waiting to get the subscription up to 1,000 subscription first before I go get that camera. But when I get that camera, I'm gonna get me a brand new laptop immediately, and that is specifically for my channel to do my YouTube and my well, of course, I gotta go get somebody to teach me how to do editing. So that's why I'm gonna need me a new laptop, and that laptop will only be for my channel. I need to learn how to do editing because I intend on doing longer versions videos, you know, in the near future. I I I try to do it with my phone, but when I do the longer versions, I notice I am not getting much views on those. So I'm wondering if it's because I'm not editing as yet. Well, my live is not my live is okay. I get a reasonable amount of views for my live. But when I do the longer version of videos, I don't get that good amount of views. So I was wondering if because I'm not doing any editing. So I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna get somebody to teach me to do it. Even I have to pay that person, but I will. Yeah. But the shorts is doing good for me and the live. But here comes this lady said she lost her channel because of shorts. That is puzzling me because a lot of people do thousands of shorts. but I think she said she lost it because of some spam thing, and she didn't explain. She didn't explain the full reason why the shorts caused her to lose her channel. But I felt so bad for her. I really felt bad for her. And right away I make sure I subscribe to her new channel. Yep. For me, I like to support. You know what I mean? That's we should all, stand up for each other. That's how life is. Yeah. Here I have my selfie stick. My phone is on my selfie stick. It has a face tracking. You see, if I move, it moves with me. Yeah. And I also have the other one, the OM gimbal. Also have the tracking. That is a more sturdier one, or I can use this one as a selfie too. But this one I can extend it to 7 feet up. Yep. I need now my camera. I need my laptop, and I need a drone. I had a drone, but I don't know. It wasn't taking off. My son got it up once, but I don't know. It wasn't taking off whenever I tried to take it off. It was a very cheap one, though. I got it on mistakenly. I was on TikTok, and I don't know what went wrong, and somehow it was harder. I don't know what I did wrong, and it was harder. So I just say I take it. I didn't try to cancel it. I just take it, but it was a very cheap one, and it wasn't getting up, so I gave it away. So I'm gonna be getting me a nice a nice drone. I don't want any cheap drone. I'm gonna be getting me a drone, up there, like 700, 800 to $1,000. Yeah, nice drone. I need a nice drone to do some video taking from the sky. You know what I mean? Yeah, because when I'm going to be traveling out to Jamaica and other places, I'm gonna definitely need to have a drone. Uh, I'm not ready to go get my camera yet. I put the money aside for it already, but I'm just waiting, to see if I can bring the subscription up to 1,000 subscription with my phone before, and see how far, my channel can take off first. And not only that, still, I don't get the amount of time from my job, you know, so that's why I'm not in a rush to go get the camera, because my job does not afford me, a lot of time. I have a lot of PT hours, so when the time is right, I'm gonna be asking for time to, get off work and go travel and do my stuff. Or maybe when I, decide to stop working, then I will have all the time in the world to, you know, travel around the place and make good video. By that time, I hope I will learn how to do video editing. I will learn how to do editing. Yep, definitely learn. I need to learn to do editing. Or here in America, I don't really have, any friend that I know who can do it, but I know people in Jamaica that does it. So when I go to Jamaica, I'll definitely pay one of those guys to, you know, show me how to do editing. I want to go to Jamaica next year. We are now in August. So come next year, anytime after February, February, March, gonna take 3 weeks down into Jamaica and travel out the whole island and do videos. Yep. I can't wait for that because I haven't done that since I started doing videos on my channel. I need to go to Jamaica, travel around the 14 parish and do videos. Yep. And my wife, she's buried in Jamaica. So I want to do a video of it. I want to go up there and have her grave. Well, it's a family plot where a lot of the family who passed away is buried. So I want to go up there, clean up the area, clean up the grave, and me and the children, the family, and then we do cooking at the same time in the bush up there. Yep, and video it and things like that. Go down to the river and all those places. Go to the beach. I haven't had a sea bath in maybe about 4 years now. Because when I was in Jamaica, I used to go to the beach very regularly, especially early in the morning. Go run on the beach and exercise and things like that. Run in the sand, very nice, man. And I used to do that when I used to play a lot of football. Well, in Jamaica they call it football, but here they call it soccer. I used to play a lot of it in Jamaica, so we usually go on the beach and train in the sand, run in the water too, to build your strength up and your stamina. Yeah, those are the things I would like to do, later on when I have the time. Yeah, just hoping that my channel can, materialize to the dimension that I want it to. Yep. Whoa, look at those. Look at those buffaloes. A lot of them. Yeah, I'm watching a cowboy movie. Yeah. I mute it and I mute the camera because the phone because I'm afraid of YouTube and this copyright stuff. Once I put up something once, I think it was twice, and they flagged it. I had to run and get it down immediately. I think it was something containing music or something like that. Yeah, yeah. I went to a supermarket and music was playing over the intercom in the supermarket, and I didn't realize it. So I made a little video of me in the supermarket, and it captured the sound. So I came home and I put it on YouTube, and when I came home and I went back on YouTube and look, it flagged me saying copyright. I had to run and delete it right away. So that's why when I'm watching my TV, I mute the sound and make sure the camera is away from it. I took some pictures from the TV sometimes, but pictures that won't cause any harm. Pictures of structures like place place in China and countries like that with big construction buildings and things like that, roads and things like that. You know, I try to do videos that won't cause any problem for me. I just pray and hoping that I won't be doing something silly or doing something wrong that will cause YouTube to take away my channel. Yeah, so the time is now 7:51. Yeah, by 8:30, I want to go take another couple hours. Got to get out by 1 o'clock to work. Think I'm gonna think I'm going to request a 2 weeks vacation because I have a whole lot of PT hours. I need to use some of them. I need to get some rest. So I think I'm going to when I go to work tomorrow, I think I'm gonna request a 2 weeks off. when I'm going to Jamaica next year, I'm going to request a month off. Yeah. Let me get my water. Drink some water. Oh, come on. How does that happen? Yes, my people. Can't thank you guys enough for the support. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe, you know. And also, make your comments. Yeah. I like some of the comments that I'm seeing. And, you know, don't be afraid to make your comments, whatever it is, and be enough to take it. Yeah. Help me by telling me where I'm going wrong and things like that. Help me out to grow my channel. You know what I mean? Those are the little things that will help me to do better for you guys. Yep. And remember to hit the notification bell. So that will help you guys to, be notified when I, upload another shorts or another live or another video, whatever it is. Yeah. Please, please, and thanks, my people. Get me up there before February 1st. Yep. I would appreciate it greatly. That's my dream to, get to 1,000 subscription and 4,000 watch hours before February 1st. Because come February 1st, the watch hours will be doubled from 4,000 to 8,000. The 10 million views will be doubled from 10 million to 20 million. And sometimes you can't even blame, YouTube, because there's a lot of guys, a lot of people who come on the platform, and the things that they say and do on the platform. Come on, man. That is one thing. And then another thing is that it is getting very crowded on the platform, you know. So they want to get rid of some of the channels that are not, in the best interest of the community guidelines. Yeah. So a while ago, they were like, trying to show more interest in the small content creators, because a lot of people are complaining that only the big creators are getting their videos pushed and promoted. But here comes now, they come with these new threshold and guidelines, which is going to hurt small content creators like me and, others. I consider myself to be a very small one because I am not yet monetized, you know. Not doing too bad anyway. I'm not doing too bad. I mean, 556 subscription, since I started. Not too bad, because I look at a lot of channels don't even have 100 subscription. I was looking at one a while ago who said that he been posting and he's not having any views or any subscription. I don't know why that is, because if he's posting, obviously he must have some views and and some subscription. But that's what he said. So I'm wondering, what is he doing? What is he posting? Yeah, I know what I'm posting. Yep. Yeah, big up yourself, everyone. Big up yourself. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in and, having a say. Yep. Thank you guys for watching my videos. And please, guys, please, my people, please, my new viewers, give a subscription, give a like, give a share, and make your comments. Yep. Yes, so my people, as I said before, I got to go to work by 1 o'clock tonight. I have to leave. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to be logging out and, go get a couple more hours of rest to go to work. So once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching my videos. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And the deadline for the new threshold is February 1st. Come on, my people. Get me over to that 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscription before February 1st so that I won't have to face up to the new threshold come February 1st. So once again, thank you guys very much. Thank you guys for the support. I cannot thank you guys enough. See you guys in the next video.